Raw Dog Comedy Uncensored presents Unmasked with Ron Bennington.
It's honest, uncensored, and you never know what you're going to find out about your favorite comedy stars.
I write about 30 fucking plays, and this fucking alcoholic is nicer to me than anyone had ever been in the theater.
Just you can know how to tell a joke without peeing your pants and get up there. Just do a set.
He said the stammering idiot from Chicago was in the audience with his hooker wife in Bayonne, New Jersey.
Tom Arnold killed the show.
And he goes, fade to black.
Here's Ron Bennington.
Pat Cooper. Listen to them, Pat.
Thank you.
That's love.
That's a nice compliment. Thank you.
I also want to say we have Pat here, and it's a great time to have you on your show because you've got a brand new book coming out.
I got a good book coming out, Ron, and there's no disrespect to what you just said. I don't want to write a book because you have to have something better than the average person who's writing a book. If you notice lately, a lot of the younger people in my business are writing books. They haven't lived yet, and they're writing about nothing, and I don't mean that disrespectful toward them. I'm 81 years old. I got a book. And it's not a book for the money, and I swear to you, I didn't take an advance. I didn't take none of that. When they said, my friend Steve Garrett says, Pat, why don't you do the book? At that time, I was 80. I said, okay, what am I going to do? He put me in a studio in 30 hours just trying to remember what you want to say. And then you realize you just don't want to be funny because it's hilarious funny, not funny. And I name names, rat bastards of my own culture who fucking robbed me, who beat me down, who swore on their mother's grave that they'll give me back the money. I haven't heard from them. But you know something? That's okay. That's okay. Look at the good things. The good things are on page 17. After that, the book goes in the fucking toilet. But this is an interesting thing to write something. If people are concerned with me, my family don't like me. How the fuck do you people want to buy a book? But it's so interesting that you turn around and you wind up living to be 81. And my father told me, and I swear to you, every time he would look at me, so one day you're going to die. That was when I was 6. My oath to God. And every time I got a little thing, in an Italian family, you're in a box. Shut up, get a job, and pass gas. That was it. That was it. You're an Italian, shut up. So when you try to become funny, they thought I was a buffoon because my sister sang off key. They thought she was another opera singer. She couldn't fucking hum. But for me to be funny, they didn't get it. And they passed away not getting it. And that's what I put in the sad thing. That's enough. What else you want to ask me?
No,
I thought I took over. I was going to ask you questions.
No, it's fine, Pat. By the way, this is a children's book. I don't know, you're Pat here, but
I wish children would read it because it's not a. You can learn something from any book you read, and the big books today are the diet books. That's what we're making all the money. I don't want a diet. If I was fat, fuck you, I'm fat. I love being fat. We all gotta be fat and we all gotta be skinny. When I see people say, Jesus, I gotta watch my diet, don't swallow. Chew a lot. Be what you are. There's no such thing as fat or skinny. It's human. I got a friend of mine's 362 pounds. He runs like a deer. And he died. He died. He was, I think, 79 years old trying to climb a tree after a bear. You don't do that. All right.
Well, Pat, one of the things about your book, and you did say I would recommend this to young people because there's a lot of life lessons.
Thank you.
And what plays a big part in Pat's life is not respect, not only that he gets respect, but the amount of people that you pay respect to in this book. I think people are going to be surprised by some of those life lessons.
Well, I mentioned comics that wouldn't mention me in their book. Lisa Lampanelli. Okay? She wrote in her book, "You're my inspiration." I went home, I was going to cry. I'd never been an inspiration to nobody. We did roasts together. Roasts. There's nobody on the planet, and you can go to your grave and listen to what I tell you, could shine my shoes at a roast. I closed the last 15. This woman turns around and talks about her roast with Jerry Lewis. Don't mention that I'm in the fucking building. But yet I'm her inspiration. Okay? She's not in the business yet. Talks about having oral sex with a black man, and she's a star. I had an oral, sex with a black woman, and I gasped. But I didn't tell everybody on the stage that. It was the most beautiful thing. The woman, the only thing is she wanted to hit pom-poms as I was eating her up alive. And was wondering, then I heard this. And I said, thank God he's around.
Right. You're right, Pat. Kids should read this book. But you do, some of the Vegas stories that you've told in here about people that you said, no, I want them to close after me because they've been in the business longer, great singers, and the way there's a professionalism that plays throughout the book that I think a lot of young people can learn about.
Well, I opened my mouth in Vegas when the foreign entertainer, the Tom Jones and the Humperdinks came in, and the Petula Clarks, who came from another country, wonderful, talented people, would not give an American comic billing on the outside or billing on anything. So I went on radio, which is, you're not supposed to do that, and I went after Tom Jones, I went after Humperdinck, and I went after Petula Clark. Downtown, hey, downtown. I said, you're full of crap. What about an American should be put up this our country, you sick bastard? I said, what's the matter with you? And shit hit the fan. How does he think he is? Who does he think he is? The next day after that was presented over the air, Freddie Romer's name, George Wallace's name, and Johnny Dark's name. Not one of them fucking thanked me. They asked George Wallace, another rocket scientist, Pat does something very nice. I don't want to get involved. When you don't get involved, you know what happens? You die of thirst on the desert because you didn't bring the fucking water. No common sense. A Jewish word is called sekel. You don't like that word. So that's what I'm saying. I put my foot where my mouth is. But you know something? I never made Rodney Dangerfield fame, Bob Hope fame, or Richard Pryor fame. I did Richard Pryor roast. I was the last one before he came on. He was in a wheelchair. And my opening line with him was, Richard, let me ask you, when the fuck are you going to die? And the place screamed, because they know they didn't mean it. That it was humor. But they looked at me, after it was over and I was a big hit, they go, you shouldn't have said that to him. Now you tell me? Shit. Because when you got balls, and those comics who ain't got balls, they resent you. Don't resent me. I learned from the greatest comics on the planet, all of them Jewish, with a flow, with a way of working. And I'm saying, how could you not understand what I'm doing? Because when you're different, people get afraid. That's why Richard Pryor, who was not only funny, he was different. He brought a lot of different things to the table. He opened up a lot of things. Same with George Carlin. These guys were brilliant, genius. And, and it's such a good thing when the younger people picked up on it. I'm lucky because younger people don't understand me. So when the older people die, I won't be here. He won't call me no more. You think he's going to say, can we bring Pat? No, they all died. Fuck them.
Well, you brought up that you did the Catskills, but you didn't even start as a comic as a young guy, right? You actually had some life before you was a comic.
bricklayer, and I was a funny bricklayer, but I was a terrible mechanic. I was a cab driver. I was a furrier. I had to go to work because, your father and your mother says, what did you do today? What did you accomplish? And you looked at them and said, well, you finished school, you had to go on Union Street and sell shopping bags. You bought them for a penny and you sold them for 2 cents. And you made 11 cents so you can go to the movie that Saturday. And your mother used that movie for a babysitter because you stood there from 11 o'clock till 12 o'clock till she picked you up. And it was a whole different life that we have today. You had to be on your own a lot. My father says, why don't you get your own apartment? I was 11 years old. And I'm saying that because they wanted you to become a man fast. They wanted you to become responsible. Because my father says, if I die tomorrow, you're the man. There was no like, give me a kiss. You don't like it, there's the fucking door. People say, well, that's today that's against the law. My father says to me one day, I'll never forget it, Patsy, I'm going to go to Lekachika chair. I said, why, Dad? Because I'm going to kill you. So this is where I got my humor of the sad things. And they weren't bad parents. They weren't that bright because they come from Italy and they came 3 meals a day, get a job and die. That was the simplicity of it all. It was, today we got the earphones for this, we got that. Hey, I got a clicker now. I click, the zipper goes up and down, up and down. So when I pay, I don't have to go for the zipper anymore. Everything is mechanical. Years ago, we lived every single minute of the day. When you dipped the bread in the sauce, you were lucky you had sauce. A lot of people today don't have nothing in the plate to dip. And we're the greatest economy in the world. We're not broke. It's all bullshit. We're not broke. Trust me. I ain't got a fucking dime.
But I think one of the interesting things is you got to live a life a little bit before you went on stage. A lot of guys will start comedy at 15, 16 years old. They haven't done a lot of things. You know what it was like to be an adult before you started your craft.
I stepped out on the street corner when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I couldn't wait for summertime because I was on the corner with all my friends. I would do Al Jolson. I don't know if your people know who Al Jolson is. And then I would do Cagney, and then I would do Clark Gable, and I would do that. And that was, Jesus, and my family didn't understand. What's that stupid thing? What's that stupid thing? There was a thing called the Fox Theater on Flatbush Avenue. Every Monday had an amateur hour. My sister's going to sing Ave Maria. In a neighborhood, mostly Italians come there, okay? I'm in the audience with my father and mother. And my father and mother bought my sister flowers before she even went on. I get a tap on the shoulder. My sister says, they need somebody here for another act. Can you do that thing that you do on the street corner? I said, okay. All right? Biggest mistake I made. She goes out there, oh, hey, Maria. It's a very religious thing. And the people applaud. I go on after her. I'm doing impressions of musical instruments. I'm doing Cagney. I'm doing this. I win the prize. She got second, come in third, pay $280. I turned around. I win the prize, which was $25. My father wanted to kill me. My mother hit me with the flowers. How could you do it? That stupid thing you do. I says, what's stupid? What's that name of that stupid thing? And I says, Jesus, everybody else liked it. The whole audience liked it. But they didn't understand. My father was embarrassed. He made a fool out of his sister. I said, no, I didn't do that. I didn't ask nobody. She called me to go backstage. And that's when I met Joey Adams, who was married to Cindy Adams, who was in the paper, you all know her. And he took me around and made me do other amateur shows. And that's the end of my story.
And at that point, how did you start working the Catskills, Pat?
You know something about the Jewish culture. You got to understand. To learn about people, learn about their culture, and understand their DNA. Now, we didn't know DNA in those days. I would say, geez, why are they funny? Why? They're all Jews. Milton Berle and George Burns and Jack Benny's and Henny Youngmans and Fat Jackie Leonard. Why are they all Jews? Why didn't God make a couple of Italians funny? And then I says, wait a minute. You learn off somebody. You don't become anti-Semitic, anti-Italian, anti-black. You learn. I say, wait a minute. What have they got that I got? And I had the same thing. I had a flow. Telling a story, doing my impressions. And I said, Jesus Christ. And I started working. I worked a place where I shouldn't. I didn't have an act in Maryland, a vaudeville house. I had 7-8 minutes. I'm supposed to do 12 because you had to coincide with the movie. 4 shows a day. I was the worst. The guy didn't know. Says, "How dare you come here? You don't have an act." I says, "You need an act? How do I know about an act?" But I did it. I got thrown out, but it didn't stop me. I went on to the next thing to get thrown out. Because that's how you learn. You want to be a good fighter? Get in with people who can fight and you learn. You don't go anti this, I hate that. Comedy is such a precious gift, particularly if you're born natural. We have a lot of comics out there who shall be nameless, are not natural. They're funny, boom. But if you interrupt them, they got to go to the beginning again. That doesn't mean they're bad. That's okay. I'm natural. I'm funny all the time. I go to a funeral, and I go, get up, cut the shit, and get up. and my father would punch me. I say, he's 96 years old. What the fuck you want? We should go and get drunk. The poor guy. What poor guy? He lived to be 96, for Christ's sakes. It's like a woman goes, Your Honor, my son is a good boy. Please don't torture him. Don't kill him. He killed 19 fucking people, lady. What, are you kidding me or what? That's the truth. But Mama with the big cross comes out, and she's pleading for a piece of garbage. Yeah, a piece of garbage who kills people and says, I didn't kill nobody. I didn't kill a fly. And my father says, you're out of order. I don't like your attitude. That's what the fuck you're talking about. But to become successful, I felt I did them a disservice, because when I became successful, they couldn't handle it, and I lost them. I lost my mother, my father, my first wife, my kids, because there was now money involved. I was starting to make $15,000 a week. $15,000. I was getting $20,000 for one show, club dates. And I said, and my father says, don't lose your union card. My union card. My bricklayer tools I threw in the Gowanus Canal. You fucking nuts. Because he was saying, there's no tomorrow. What the fuck do I know about tomorrow? I'm living today. I show him a check, $15,000. He goes, that don't impress me. Who the fuck wants to impress you? What is your problem? Because you have an attitude. And this is what kills you. My aunt came from Italy. Married my uncle. They were going out for years. And the day I met her, they come off the boat, and I got a comedic mind. And my uncle says, this is your new aunt, my Uncle Viducci. What a wonderful man. God bless him. And I looked at her. She looked like Edwin G. Robinson with curls. So I said, hello, I'm doing that. Then my old man gave me a shot across the face. This is what killed me. Now, over the years, I would go see her. Hello, Aunt Lena. When's Uncle Vito coming? Oh, Pascal, sit down and make us something coffee. And my father one night said to me, don't go see your Aunt Lena when your uncle's not there. What? What? You think I would jump on my Aunt Lena, who looks like Edwin G. Robinson with curls? Give me a fucking break. How dare you insult me? Is this the kind of son you raise? I don't care. Don't go there. Because the people talk. No, you fucking talk. What are you, sick? I'd rather bang a fucking tree, for Christ's sake. Give me a break. That's what hurts me, that a father would even think that that's the kind of son and I got manners beyond manners. And I told my father, I didn't learn manners from you. I learned it from the street. I learned it from other parents, And I said not to go see, and I never went there. Now, when I'm in a hotel, I knock on the door. When's the maid coming in? I run. I'm scared. I'm scared to go to people's house if the husband or the kids ain't there. Why should I have to live that way? I got erectile dysfunction. They're all safe. What the hell are they worried about? But you see, this is what can destroy you, and this is what can make you go to a psychiatrist. So instead of going through that crap, I said, fuck them all. They ain't going to do this to me. I got divorced, and a couple of years later I remarried to a woman of 44 years who I lost 7-8 years ago, okay? And I lose an ace. But I had her for 44 years, and I got a daughter. So, and they're still pissed off. My son wrote a book about me. I don't know, fucking nuts. They don't give a new life. You're 50 fucking years old. What do you want from me? I wrote a book. You know why? They don't have a life. I have a life, and I ran. See, they said, you deserted your family. If I deserted my family, why am I still in the corner where you can find me? Why did I support my kids for 21 years each time? Ain't enough. Because they wanted you to fucking die, because how dare he become successful and fuck up our life? We have nobody to be hateful for anymore. And I said, what a sin. What a sin. Today, men are dancing with men, women are dancing with men. Today we love our dog more than our fucking human beings. I mean, I don't know. We had a dog, he ate macaroni. And if he didn't like it, my father said, fucking die. Yeah, the dog ate what we ate. We had a dog who lived to 22 years old. We called him the Mass Morale. When the fuck he was going to die. We gave him hot peppers, every fucking thing. He never died. Then one day he disappeared. My father said he burned alive from those fucking peppers. Am I too much for this?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the...
Did he say yeah? I'm kidding.
You know, that's the golden age of the Catskills. Thanks for that.
I was going to get there, and I was saving that for after the commercial. You want to know how I got into Catskills?
But you know, here's what I love about the book, Pat, and I can't tell you enough about it, but the lessons that you teach about paying your dues as a comic, it's not just in the early days, it goes all the way throughout your life. I mean, even though you're playing some of the biggest places, it still can be rough times for you.
When the show was over, show business for that moment was over until you got a next job. And I got lucky. One Jewish man from the Raleigh Hotel, they didn't want to buy me up in the Catskills, not because they were anti-Italian. They didn't feel I fit in, and I kept telling them, Jews understand everything. Are you fucking stupid? They got a great sense of humor. Well, I don't know. I don't take a chance. You know, I'm going to work the Concord. I was working bungalow colonies, and the Jews in the bungalow colonies understood me. So there's the same Jews who go to the Concord. The hell you did? And he gave me the first job. And I got $75 for it. I'll never forget it. And he opened the door for me. And from there, every hotel, major hotel, but I had more fun in the bungalow colonies because they were my kind of people, street people, working Jews. When I say, you know, not Concord all the time, just street people. You know, maybe some of them were selling shirts and they were in the furrier business. You know, and it was wonderful. And I kept my brains not to get crazy. Now you were the big head of the Jewish mountains, but I lived to work there, and I learned there, and I worked there. I don't know where I haven't worked. I don't know. I really don't.
You've worked everywhere by this point.
I work with the biggest names in the business. Pricks. And nice people. I'm talking pricks. I'm talking rat bastards. I'm talking who were trying to take my dignity away. I fuck you and your money. You don't take my dignity. You don't have enough money. But jealous of you because you're funny. A man called Jimmy Roselli, who I love his singing, but a prick. Okay? Not a nice man. And I tell you right now, why? We're both Italians. Why shouldn't we elevate? We work Broadway. I was on Broadway before Jackie Mason. 10 days at the Palace Theater with Jimmy Roselli. 2 Gumbadas. I was so fucking proud. We worked the Copacabana. You couldn't get in the joint. The place was, every Italian mother was there with crosses. There was crosses all over the fucking theater there. I was getting blind from the fucking glare. Everybody was making novenas that we were going to work together. Oh my God, Italiano, mamma, che bella che mamma. And he's singing, and the woman is fucking crying. I'm fucking crying. We arrived. And he said, I don't want to work with him no more. Who? Me? What are you, crazy? I don't want to work with him no more. What? Are you fucking nuts? I had a hit album, United Artists. He had a hit album. I said, we were at Carnegie Hall. 2 Italians on a fucking Monday did 2 shows on a Monday in Carnegie Hall. I says, why don't we do Pat Cooper at Carnegie Hall, Jim Rizzoli at Carnegie Hall, and make a book? We'll make an ensalada. An ensalada. I don't want him in my fucking Carnegie Hall. Well, you're fucking nuts. But he was protected by the boys. You understand? Big Al, Little Louie, scar tissue, big assholes, fucking gangsters. And what do you think he did? The gangsters that helped him told him to go fuck himself because Carlo Gambino loved him. Carlo, very skinny, nice. Don't touch it, Jimmy. You understand? Never moved his fucking lips or you never know what he was saying. Don't talk to Jimmy. And he could have been the greatest Italian singer in the fucking world. He had great stuff. Now he's in Tampa waiting for a fish to come out of the ocean. Why should Italians not stick together? Jews fight each other. I can't stand him. He's a piece of shit. I don't want to... But he works with you for 8 hours. I don't have to live with him, but I make $1,000 a week. Fuck him. Italian goes, oh yeah? Fuck you. Fuck your mother. Fuck your sister. And fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather starve. And we didn't eat for 3 fucking days. Meanwhile, the Jews are eating our sandwich.
You also are pretty honest in the book about how many connected guys that ran some of the nightclubs.
Oh, some of that.
Yeah.
This was the greatest about Italian gangsters. I'm in Chicago. And the boys, Patty, we're connected. Connected to who? You with us. I'm with who? You with us. Okay, I'm with you. Go to Boston, another gangster, Patty, you with us. I come to New York, I'm with them. Who the fuck am I with? So I get in trouble. So I call up the guy in New York. He said, what? I said, this guy robbed me out of my money. Well, we can't touch you. Why? He's with us. He's with you? And he fucking robbed me? You gotta shut up, lose the money, and that's it. But the proof of the pudding, they're all fucking rats. They are the scum of the earth. And we got great culture, the Italians. Fucking great culture. But that little handful, and you saw it this past week on Homebox, it's all about the Italians whacking at each other out. Now we got another one from the good fellows. They're gonna make a thing about that. How many fucking Italians can we kill? How many fucking Italians? What about a fucking musical? About a gangster who knows how to dance? About a gangster who's gay and just says, I'm gonna shoot you with my arrow? Why the fuck don't we have that? You know why? Very simple. Because the culture don't get involved. We as Italians, 98% of shit, cut the shit. You're not going to be gangsters and kill our fucking culture, you dumb son of a bitch. John Gotti, what was his main thing? I miss my dish of macaroni. You killed 70 fucking people. You want about fucking macaroni? That's the Italian gangster. But you're not allowed to say that. Anybody wants to kill me, if my life is worth their life, they're stupid. Now they're in prison and double-crossed by their brothers, sisters, aunts, and uncle. And I open my mouth like you shouldn't say that. Why? Because nobody else would say it. I say it. And I was beaten by the fucking best. You read that book. Mm-hmm. I can tell you when they punch me in the fucking... I don't even want to go into that. Go ahead.
But again, that's your street smarts of being able to kind of make it through that world, to know the ones that this person has a little respect and can take care of it. Philadelphia, you felt like you were very taken care of at the clubs there. You got respect.
Well, Philadelphia, you had an Italian called Palumbo's, one of the kindest, most generous human being in the world. A pleasure to be Italian when you meet these kind of people. And all he wanted to know is, what could he do for you? What do you need, Pat? We love that you're working for me. I'm looking at this guy like he's nuts. All right, we did 2 shows a night, 3 on Saturday, and 4 on Sunday if there was a wedding. It was a pleasure to do it for him. Not getting a dime more, not asking him for more. That's the kind of people that you want to work for, that treats you like a performer, and then when it's over, we have a glass of wine, and we both satisfied that we're alive making a nice living. That's what it's all about. If you're healthy and you're broke, you're rich. But if you're rich and you're dying from cancer, you're fucking poor. So I'd rather be fucking healthy and fuck the money. Money's gonna be... Look what happened to our country, greatest country in the world. Look at this poor president, a nice guy, but he don't fucking get it. He don't fucking get it. All he's got to do is say this: you motherfuckers in Iran, start this shit, I'll eat you alive. This country would stand behind them because we got nobody with balls. The last guy with balls was Harry Truman. He dropped a bomb on the Japanese. Now they're playing baseball on our fucking team. What does that tell you about this fucking country? You think if Germany would have took over the United States, you know where we'd be? In Germany. There. Because the Life magazine many years ago wrote an article, if Hitler conquered the fucking world, the first thing in the United States, we're in Germany, not in Berlin, in the fucking mountains. But no, we're nice people. But Pat, you're not supposed to say that. That's why it hurt your career. Hurt my career? I made millions of dollars. How the fuck can you say it hurt my career? Are you fucking nuts? I learned from the biggest Jewish guy that counts money. Fuck stardom, he said. Get the money. He says, because I have clients who are bigger than you, don't have a dime. So don't worry about stardom and limousines and all that shit. If they pick you up with a truck, get in the truck and go. What's the difference between a fucking truck and a limousine? But the limousine's long, and you got to give a $20, $30 tip. In a truck, you give him a sandwich, and you're a hero.
So all these, like they said, people have said you're burning bridges or you shouldn't say this. You don't have any regrets when you look back at your career at all? Or?
I have regrets because I lost my 2 children. And I, up until about 6-7 months ago, I'm getting a relationship with my son with my son a few years ago. And we're in a restaurant. And he needed money for the car, so I gave him $2,000. So the waitress who knows me says to my son, "Where do you find these kind of father?" Which I thought was nice, and I forgot about it. 3 days later, he's on Geraldo calling me a piece of shit. It's documented. I don't make it up. I told Geraldo, if I ever see you on the street, you son of a bitch, I'll bite your fucking eye out. I couldn't believe that he allowed this man to say this about me. But as I'm getting old, I'm saying, he don't know any better. What the fuck is wrong with you? All you had to do is say, "Dad, give me the fucking money." I said, if that's what it's about, take it. Take it. I give it to strangers. Why would I want to give it to my kids? I got 2 grandchildren I'll never see. My daughter from my first marriage. And they went on Stern. So they thought that by going on Stern, I elevated my career because they called me up. Why would a mother call me up on Howard Stern saying I owe a back rent? If I owed you back rent, you call me home. No, because they wanted to hurt me. And my son was on Geraldo, or my daughter. I said, you want to hurt me, you dumb sons of bitches? You can't hurt me. It's too fucking late. Why do you want to hurt me? You call up Stern to tell me that I got to give you back rent? So I said, how much I owe you? And I sent them money. I said, I don't understand that. But what are you going to do? That's the sad shit you're reading in the book. But you know something? It's really sad. And there's things in there that I'm out of order. I'm not a nice man, so don't think I'm going on Bravo. It's still tough. It's still tough being 81 years old. I'm getting more work now than I can handle, and the country's going in the toilet. So I must be doing something right, either that, or I'm yelling for people who ain't got the balls to yell. I don't know what it is, but I'll take it. What's the big deal? And it's not the money. It's never been the fucking money. Because I curse money, and I got my friend Steve Garrett will tell you, I fucking hate money because I know what it's done to people. And it's sad because you got family. I mean, I give a man $60,000, $70,000 for his kid going to college. He don't talk to me no more. I said, I didn't want the money back. Yeah, you want to show me a big shot. And I walked away. $60,000. I didn't give that to my first son or my daughter. What a fucking crime that is. I should have turned around and told my son, fuck you, here's $60,000, we've been better off. At least it's my own blood. So if he's mad at me for that, I would understand that. You know, but it's when you break it down, it's the fucking money. It's the money. And if you go down on Mulberry Street now, it ain't Mulberry Street like it used to be. It's different. It's absolutely different. It's called Gavones. A Gavone is an Italian selling you sausage, you know, with peppers. And goes all around the world selling you sausage with peppers. That's his fucking life. $6 lunch. Sausage with peppers. That's the fucking feast. Years ago, there was a feeling of Italian, of Christopher Columbus who discovered this country. You think my grandkids know? I said, what do you think of Christopher Columbus? Is that a trio? Is he a rap singer? So you back off. Because I don't expect my grandkids from my second marriage to know. They're not even Italian. They don't know fucking Italian. They don't want to be Italian. Not that they say, I don't want to be Italian. They got more important things to do. They're 15 and 14. They're getting ready to get laid. And I'm going to tell you something when I swear to Christ. My son-in-law says, you know, none of us eat anything with a head. That's what? Give me that again. I should never have luck. He said, I took him out to a restaurant, a big fancy restaurant. I'm always taking him out, which is great. I said, you're going to have a nice steak. No, we don't eat anything with a head. Cow has a head, a chicken has a head. And how the fuck you living? He said, and my girls don't eat anything with a head. What are they going to eat when they're 18? And he says, what do you mean by that? I says, you want me to tell you? You had your cock. You had your cock straightened out so you don't want no more kids. You know why? Because you don't want to buy prophylactics, you cheap bastard. So cut the shit. Get down to realism, because he comes from Colorado. He's a Jew, Italian, or he don't know what the fuck he is, but he don't eat anything with a fucking head. I said, let me get you in the fucking desert. I said, you'll suck on a cow's ass, I said. What, are you kidding me? They're not realists. What are you fucking hungry mug, but I don't want to eat that. My father said, you don't want to eat that? Get the fuck out of here. Go get your own house. Who the fuck are you? I work hard. We never had appetizers. Yeah, we're going to have an appetizer. We went right for the fucking jugular. Give me the macaroni. I didn't say, Dad, we're having salad or clams first. Fuck you. This is the macaroni. What are you fucking nuts? I said, okay. Now I can't spell appetizer. They said, Pat, what do you want for an appetizer? I said, I don't mean to be rude. Just give me the steak. But what do you want to get to the steak? Give me the fucking steak. I'll pay for the fucking... Now, tree color. You want tree color? $15. I said, give me 2 colors for $5. That's how crazy I am.
Oh, he had his dick straightened so he wouldn't have any more kids.
That's the truth. Right? And I said, no, because you want to save money on rubbers. Who the fuck you boy? I said, talking about my daughter. You laid my daughter. You screwed my daughter. What? That's out in the open. And when my girl's not going to get the tickle. What, are you fucking kidding me? I said, that's human nature. So they're going to get laid. Fuck laid. Whatever you want to call it. That's human nature. Be honest. Put it on the table and forget about it. That's life. Oh, but this kid ain't going to get laid. I says, everybody gets fucking laid. I can't get laid because I can't do nothing. I can't even find the fucking thing anymore.
Pat, as you're really making it in show business, a hot comic, the show to do was The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson was the best of the Tonight. There was nobody better. But I go back when Steve Allen was the best. I go back when Jack Paul was the best. And Johnny came along and became the greatest. But a bigger prick you'll never find in your life. I was at the Jillies, and I was living on West End Avenue with my second wife. I'm in the bedroom, and I'm hearing brrrr. Johnny Carson's in the next room peeing on my fucking leg. And I says, hey, what the fuck you peeing on my leg? He said, Johnny Carson. I don't give a fuck if you're Kit Carson. You don't fucking pee on my leg, you son of a bitch. Who the fuck are you? Now I gotta run home, take my pants off, because I live on Western Avenue. Meanwhile, Jilly walks in, Pat, what's the matter? This rat bastard's peeing on my fucking leg. You call Johnny Carson a rat bastard? He's a cocksucker. How do you like that? Nobody pees on my fucking leg. Now I gotta go home and take his pee off my fucking leg on my stocking. And he goes, I'm Johnny Carson. I'm fucking Ed McMahon. He's Johnny Carson. Fuck you and him. But he remembered. 4 years later, I'm doing a game show in California, and they're missing a guest on the Carson show who started to move to California. They said, we got Pat Cooper here. No fucking way. I said, he ain't going to have me. He goes, why, Pat? I thought he liked it. He peed on my fucking leg, and he knows I'll never say, are you the guy that peed on my fucking leg? And I never, and a prick you'll never find, because those who know him and the write-ups about him, nobody had anything to say about him being a nice human being. It was great on that show, but what good is if you're only great an hour a night for 5 nights and you're a prick? And he married all his wives at the same name, because he couldn't remember the first, the second, or third. So they say you shouldn't say that about him. We call presidents pricks and cocksuckers. And we can't call Johnny Carson. Fuck him. And I'm telling you now, fuck him again. You don't do this to people. And I never did that. I never showed disrespect to people. I make mistakes. I say, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. But all of a sudden, he's Johnny Carson. He can shit on me next. Oh, excuse me. I see how it works. Yeah, but Pat, you should have said that. It's hurting your career. I raised my price $1,000. You dumb fuck. Why? Johnny Carson pissed on my leg. He refused to piss on his leg.
So you never got to play The Tonight Show again?
I played it once, many years ago, when Johnny Carson just came out. And I was not good. I was not good. I was great on Jackie Gleason, Ed Sullivan, but when I did a show, they were nice to me. And a couple of years went by, and they didn't introduce me anymore because I was not good, and I didn't expect to go on. Then when he pees on my leg, I thought maybe he remembered that was how bad I was. I was not good. I never sat down to talk to Johnny Carson. They said, well, if he called you, you know what that means. You're going to be He wasn't going to call me anyway. And but this is how our life. I mean, Seinfeld and all of them, God bless them, they were called by Johnny to help them. Great. They said, well, it didn't help me. It didn't hurt me. I'm still here. I'm still making fucking money. that I don't want to make. I want to retire. I just got a job for $40,000 begging me not to retire. First he offered me 30. I said, I'm retiring. Would you not retire? We'll give you 40. I said, I'll retire. You'll give me 50. You know, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. I could give that to my kids. I could give you, what's the sense? And I still yell and scream and yell and scream. Because if I talk low, like my wife says, don't talk low because I think you're dying. Because I never talk low. Where's the macaroni? Because that's what my family did. We yelled, don't forget to come up at 6 o'clock. We all yelled. My mother became the landlord that she hated. She became the landlord that she hated. That really broke my heart. I said, Ma, you got to give him steam heat. You put in the thermostat where you live in the basement of your 4-story building. It's not going to the top. Hey, you want me to buy more gas? Ma, are you fucking crazy? Don't do this to these people. You got babies here. Talk to a fucking wall. She died leaving $1.4 million. My father died leaving $380,000. And my sister calls me up. Daddy died. And, you know, our lawyers say you can't get nothing, even though there's no will. I says, you know something? He never gave me anything when I was alive. Why would I ask him for money now? Is that what it's breaking down to? And my sisters put in the obituary, Michael Computer left 3 daughters. So I said, I see. A few years later, my sister calls me, and I said, excuse me, you have the wrong man here. Why aren't you my brother? I says, no. Your father left 3 daughters. How the fuck can I be your brother? Now, isn't that sad that you have to go through that? This is going to be great in a movie. Really? That's going to be the only good part in the fucking movie.
Well, you do say a lot of the things that you yell about come from sadness, and you are a sensitive guy. I mean, even the way that you look at art and music, I mean, you
sensitivity is a curse sometimes.
Yeah.
And what's wrong with being sad? What's wrong with crying? What's wrong with crying? My wife died. I couldn't drop a tear because I was happy she died. She was suffering for 1.5 months, 2 months, 3 months. I said, how the fuck? Let her die already. I didn't cry when my mother died. I didn't cry when my father. I didn't go to their funeral. How the fuck can you go to a funeral? They didn't see him in 40 years, you fucking hypocrite. I didn't go. I wouldn't go. They said, well, I'm still your mother. Oh, really? Let me tell you a story about my mother. I'm on the street, and I'm crying. I was about 12 years old. And a woman next door, Pascal, what's the matter you cry? And so my mother wants to put my head in the oven. Well, that means that she loves you. Let her put your fucking head in the oven, and let her fucking love you. And I got a beating for saying fuck. The woman said to me, he said fuck. I said, I didn't say fuck, I said fuck. So there's something wrong with Pat. He's a mental fucking case. Why did they say I'm a genius and let it feel better? But I'm off the fucker. I'm a retard. He's a retard. My doctor, he said, Dr. Rini, God bless him. He said to the doctor, put a stethoscope on the head. There's something not good in there. All right? But he did something very smart, my father. 11 years old, I get an appendectomy attack, and they rush me to the hospital. This is the only time I remember my father with emotion. He says to the Dr. Rini, you see this? Doctor, don't make the scar no bigger than this. Because in those days, they made a scar from your tits down to your ass. He says, because my son one day gonna have a sex. And when they take the pants down and they see the fucking crater, they're gonna turn the girl off. So please, don't leave something that they can see. If I took my shorts off now, you can't find the scar. And I said, Jesus, my father loves me. Because he wants me to get laid in the future. In case I get abroad, he goes, can I see what you got in your stomach? You know. I said, wow, that's the only time I remember my father caring about me personally, that I'm going to get laid when I'm maybe he didn't know I got laid already. That's another story I'll tell you about. But, you know, but you try to, you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. You try to do the best you can. And one thing I like about me, I don't stop talking. That's a gift. And I always got something to say. Would you like what I say? No, that's okay. But so, well, at least he's interesting. The fuck more can I say? How long we got more with this thing? I'm getting tired. I'm kidding.
Well, one of the stories I do want you to tell, Pat, is it goes back to money again. And it kind of got settled at the Republican National Convention. By the book. And the book, of course, is How Dare You Say How Dare Me. But All your
You're
stories.
talking about the guy that I stepped on his guitar?
Yeah, the guy who you stepped on his guitar.
Well, I can't put his name in the book, but I'm going to tell him who it is.
Sure.
Is that all right?
Sure, help yourself.
A dear friend of mine called wonderful, talented man. And a degenerate gambler. But that's his problem. That was his problem. He asked me for a loan of $1,500. I said, when do you need it? He says, I'll come over. I was working at Palumbo's. He said, I'll come over and pick it up. I said, I'm in trouble with the Internal Revenue. I gave him $1,500 cash. And I forgot about it 6 months, 8 months. And I said, well, fuck it, don't mean nothing. He's a friend. But it irked me that he don't call me no more. So I pick up the phone. I says, no disrespect. Are you mad because I gave you $1,500? I mean, forget about it. Hey, don't break my balls now for your lousy fucking $1,500. Now my $1,500's lousy? I says, what are you, kid? Fuck you, and he hangs up. And I forgot about it. A few months later, in the Syracuse area, someplace, I don't know, there's a Democratic Party, and the next day there's a Republican Party. I was hired to do the Republican Party. My friend Don Bruno, God bless him, who's no longer with us, he owned a place called the Three Rivers Inn I worked for. He said, Pat, come on, I'll pick you up at the airport. And he said, oh, by the way, he's working the Democratic thing tonight. Come on, we'll go over and say hello. Hello? Hello? So I go out and I'm in the fucking... I'm in the audience, and it's going, wait, Marie, then it's going, who's sorry now? Who? And I get up, who's sorry now, you rat bastard? Who the fuck is sorry now? And the people, the Democratic people are going, who the fuck is that? Don't tell me the fucking guy owes me $1,500. I'll tell you fucking sorry, you rat bastard. I go on there, he drops the guitar, he starts to run, I step on his fucking guitar, he's running. I'm coming after him, and unbeknownst to me, he picks up a whiskey and throws it down, runs and collapses. My friend Don Bruno grabs me. Patty, we're in trouble now. What trouble? What if he dies? Fuck him, I'll die my $1,500. And I go, what? They rush him to the hospital. Now I'm scared shit. And I said, Don, what am I going to do? So I called up the hospital. He said, nice. They sedated him. I said, geez, I gotta go there. I gotta talk to him. What the fuck is this, Pat? He drank something he shouldn't have. And the shock hit him. And let me go to the fucking, do anything but the hospital. 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you could tell him. 2 o'clock in the morning. We go in there, and he's over there. Kumbara, Pat Cooper. Where's my 1,500? Yo, cocksucker, you think I don't know where the fuck you are? And I walk out. 2 days later, he calls my friend Dominic. I had a nightmare the other day. I said, I could have sworn Pat Cooper was in the room telling me he wanted that 1,500. I said, did you tell him it was me? I said, Pat, I don't want to say nothing. And I forget about it. 3 months later, I get a call from da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Patty, lay off with that $1,500. I said, fuck you. What? Fuck you again. I ain't gonna get the money, so fuck you. And hey, this is okay. I go to Palumbo. I said, think I'm being threatened. Frank Palumbo calls up. Lay off Pat Cooper. He's a gentleman. 3 days later, they kill in a car. Okay? So I said to myself, isn't that sin? The guy owes me $1,500. I was ready to forget about it. But it wasn't over. This is the coup de grace. I'm in Florida at the dog track. I said, Pat, your friend is down there. Where? He's at the end. Pat Cooper, you rat bastard! And he starts to fucking run. And I didn't run after him because I figured this cocksucker gets a beer. This time he'll fucking die. And that's a true story. I never got the $1,500, but I got my... Steve, you all right? Don't fall asleep, Steve. Are you mad at something, Steve? You are? He's mad. He's playing with his fucking phone while I'm talking.
You don't have to worry about getting sued because we're gonna we'll bleep every part of it. We'll bleep every.
I said in the book I don't mention their name.
Right.
But I want them to know. All right. Now, if you're gonna go out there and say he said 50, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
No, the reason I said I wanted them to hear.
Right.
Because it's a terrible to say, I don't want to mention names. They want to fucking hear names.
Right, I know. But when we hear it on the radio, it's going to sound like, doot, doot, doot. The whole time we're going to bleep it all, Pat. Because,
well, why don't you say something when you tell me to tell the fucking story?
Well, in the book...
What do I know? Why don't you fucking tell me? Are you guys going to squeal on me? Go ahead.
I'm going to run in the other room and drink a whiskey real fast.
I know, see, I love you, man, and I hope you understand. It's more fun if I could have put those names in the fucking book because it's the truth. What are they going to sue me? He's fucking dead. My luck, you come out of the fucking dead and want another 1,500. What am I going to do?
One of the things that I love about the book, you talk about as a kid sneaking into the Paramount to see Martin Lewis when you were a young person. And then you look at the front of this book and...
Never tell your children it can't happen. If they want to do something that's strange to you, and I don't mean drugs and shit like that. If they say, I want to be a movie star, Dad, don't fuck with them. Say, okay, can I help you? Let's see what you got. Let's see if you got talent. I ran away from home maybe 15 times. No one came after me. I sit in the Paramount Theater years ago when all of them had stage shows, and I saw Sinatra when he was with Tommy Dorsey's band, and Perry Como, and nobody knew who he was, and Dean and Jerry, who started to become the nationwide comedy team. And I went into the theater, and I stood for all 6 shows, and then go outside and watch them throw pictures outside, then sign, and they were like God, Dean and Jerry, and I'm going, Mother of God, Jesus, wow, and I wasn't in the business yet. A few years later, Jerry's in my house eating pasta pizzelle, peas and macaroni. I worked the Dean Martin show. I worked with Frank Sinatra, and I saw him when he was with Tommy Dorsey's orchestra. I became friends with these people. A lot of them are scared of me, but that's okay, too. And because, when you stand up to a star, like a Sinatra, everybody says, shit, you're working with Jesus Christ. I says, this man is not nailed to a cross, and he's not Jesus Christ. He's a human being that sings wonderful, a fucking beautiful singer. And I'm working with him at the Sands. And he tells Jilly, tell Pat to take that thing out with the Saints. I knock on his door, Frank, did you tell me to take that thing out with the Saints? No one spoke to Frank that way. I said, do I tell you what songs to sing? That was the end of me with Frank Sinatra. Yeah. A week later, after I closed with him with the Count Basie band, I worked down the street at the Fremont with Joe Williams, a great singer, a fucking great singer. I got $5,000 to work with Joe Williams. To work with Sinatra, I got $1,000. Fuck Frank, I went to work with Joe. Because that makes common sense. And I became friends with Frank Sinatra. We did a benefit, and he said, Pat, bring me on first. He said, because I'm working Caesars. Okay. He said, I'm doing 3 songs. That's okay, Frank. And he starts to sing. He starts the 4th song. I run out. Oh! How many times I told you 3 fucking songs? What are you starting the 4th song for? He falls down laughing. 2 years later, we're roasting a Tommy Lasorda. He comes over to me, hey, Pat, yeah, Frank, can I do the 4th song? You don't know. People should tell those stories. I got comedy friends of mine say, put that in your book. I don't want to upset them. Fuck them. What do you mean upsetting them? They're fucking human. Frank ain't human. He's in the fucking ground. What do you mean he ain't fucking human? Who's in the fucking ground? Jesus Christ is in the fucking ground. They took him off the cross so he don't sweat the fucking blood on it. He's in the fucking ground. The fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, but he's still Frank. Fuck him. No disrespect, but that's the common sense. I wish I had a sense of humor.
Your favorite director all time, Marty Scorsese, calls you up and offers you a part. Seems like.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell the whole fucking book?
Well, you do whatever you want, but
I'm going to tell what I want to tell, and I know what you want me to tell.
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese.
Can we use his name, by the way, Martin Scorsese?
I got a call a few years back. I know Martin Scorsese's reputation. wonderful Moscow Italian. Oh, wow, gee, another, wow, De Niro, raging bull. One that calls us Pat, Martin Scorsese is a big fan of yours. I said, geez, that's okay. It's his 50th birthday. Would you come in and say a few words? We would surprise because he loves you. I said, okay, raining like a bastard. Nobody picks me up. I take a subway to 60 Columbus Circle. There's a restaurant, Italian restaurant. So I go in the vestibule next to the restaurant. They say, you can't come in now because, you're the surprise. I said, but I'm getting fucking soaking wet here. They said, Pat, another few minutes. Make a long story short, De Niro's there, Tony Bennett's there, Joe Pesci's there, Sharon Stone's there, all stalkers. And I go out there and fucking wipe them out. I mean, fucking wipe them out. Holy shit, fucking, I love you, fuck, I love you, fuck, I want to die, I love you, nobody like you, fuck. 6 months later, I get a call, Martin wants you in his movie. Casino. They're doing it in Vegas, and I lived in Vegas at that time. Okay? I read the script, Pat. This is with his mother, wonderful lady. Hi, Ma, how's everything? I'm fine. Where'd you go? Cut! Cut? I just say fucking what it is. That's it? Yeah. That's what you give me? This is what you give me? I don't want to do it. What? I don't want to do it. What are you throwing me, a fucking bone? I'm a named performer. Let me read for a part that I get my balls into. I said, so my wife goes, you're turning down Martin Scorsese? Yeah. What the fuck? You kidding me? What does he give me? Give me something with balls. Get me rubbed out, something. Let me take a beating. Let me be on the street for a fucking minute. Hello, cut. I said, fuck him and his movie. And my wife kept saying, but it's Martin Scorsese. I'll walk out on Jesus Christ. This is wrong. The fuck, you kidding me? My dignity. What happened to my fucking character? Fuck him and his movie. Then I wound up analyze this and analyze that. I do a roast before I did these two movies. No, I did the movies already. And we were roasting Jerry Lewis, and Martin's behind me. And I go, Martin Scorsese, a fucking giant. This is what he wanted me to do, Casino. Hello, Ma, how's everything? I'm fine. Cut! I said, it would have wound up on the floor anyway. They're full of shit. But it's Martin Scorsese. My wife kept saying, but it's Martin Scorsese. The only reason she stopped when I did a movie, 2 movies with De Niro. And she goes, geez, you got this movie without Scorsese? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to fucking die, but he ain't going to say, throw me a fucking bone. I said, let me read for a part. There was a part that Don Rickles did. And I love Don Rickles, one of the great comics of all time. But Don in that movie was terrible. That's the part I wanted. He played the manager of a fuck. Don kept thinking, there's an Eskimo there and a cocksucker there. You don't do that in a fucking pig. I have balls. You saw me and analyzed this. I mean, just the scene with De Niro at the table. I mean, everybody go, I didn't know you could do that. Why the fuck did you ask?
The book is How Dare You Say How Dare Me.
Right.
The great Pat Cooper, and I got to go pay a couple editors overtime to clip some of this stuff, but we're all going to remember the time we sat in the room.
If I didn't have respect for you, I wouldn't mention. If they arrest me, that book will go off the chart.
The one and only.
I didn't do it, excuse me, 1 second. Yeah. I didn't do it to be a wise guy, and I didn't do it to show. I had to. So when you're telling the truth and you say, I don't want to mention names, you want to hear the names. When I mention Sinatra, if I mention somebody, you go, holy shit, John Gotti? Yeah. I did his wedding. His fucking wedding. I never got paid. Connie Francis never got paid. Joey Black never got paid. He said, Pat, don't worry, I'll pay you Tuesday. So I go to the restaurant. He picked up my check. I had a salami sandwich. Where's the fucking 10 grand? Never got paid. But you're not supposed to say the word. He'll get mad. He's in the fucking grave. What's the son gonna beat me up? Are you fucking nuts? They're all cowards. They're fucking assholes. So you put a bullet in me. They say, at least he said they were assholes, so they fucking killed him. It's a pleasure to die when you have cocksuckers like that who would turn around and hurt nice people. I'm a nice person. What the fuck is wrong with them?
The one and only Pat Cooper. Let him hear it. Pat.
I stand for you.